Welcome back, everyone. Charles Walhingford back again with a special, special cigar pairing. And today I have a pairing that I've been wanting to do for a while. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I wanted to get you guys in on some really good distilled aged spirits and a fantastic cigar company with Paul Garmarian. This is the Paul Garmarian 30th anniversary. This is definitely an unusual cigar for Paul Garmarian. They really went outside their comfort zone and making a cigar, and they did a really good job. And I wanted to have this as a pairing at some point, and here it is finally. Alongside of the Paul Garmarian is the Boss Armagnac Delord. This is a 25-year-old Armagnac, 25 years, and I'm pretty excited about this too. This 25-year-old didn't cost anywhere near the price of something that I would think that I've spent way less, that it's been aged way more, that's been aged much longer. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Around $80. Around $80 you can have this. Now this is not easy to get because it's Armagnac, but if you do get it, it won't be much to, fork over what you need to fork over to get it. All right, guys, I'm gonna let this pairing get going, get more mature, and I'll get back to you in a couple seconds. For you, shoot, this nice large Vitola, probably an hour. I'll get back to you in about an hour. All right, I'll see you then. A couple seconds for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're back with the Delord 25-year Armagnac, by Armagnac, and the Paul Garmarian 30th anniversary cigar. Right off the bat, I gotta let you guys know 100 points, 100 perfect pairing. I have been waiting years to have another perfect pairing, another perfect pairing, another perfect pairing. I've been waiting for years to have this happen, and it's finally happened again. Before I get into why this is the absolute perfect pairing, I'm going to talk about the cigar first. First of all, this is, again, the Paul Garmarian 30th anniversary. This is not one of my favorite Paul Garmarian cigars. This is a very good Paul Garmarian cigar because pretty much every Paul Garmarian cigar is great. But this is one of my not so favorites. But I wanted to do this because this goes outside of what Paul Garmarian kind of does. Let me go explain to you the nomenclature. This wrapper is an Ecuadorian Habano. The binder is from Dominican Republic. The filler is Dominican Republic. The size is a 6x52. I guess you would call this a Toro. The body is a medium. The cigar picks up slow. It's a rather large cigar, being a 6-inch cigar. It's a rather large cigar. It picks up slow. The first third, the very first third, when you first light it, it's like, okay, I'm smoking a cigar. But it ramps up stronger and stronger towards the end. The flavors that you're going to have are baker's cocoa and a lot of woodiness. Now, what you wouldn't expect, or what you would think to taste when you have baker's chocolate, if you ever had it, the cocoa that you mix to make cake, what that would taste like, what you would like it to taste like, that's what this cigar tastes like. Really, that's the big dominant note you're going to have, along with, of course, tobacco, premium tobacco, Dominican tobacco. But if you've ever had that baker's cocoa, the smell of it, that's what this probably would taste like. Because you definitely don't want to really taste baker's cocoa. Ooh, if you've ever done that by accident, I'm sure by accident, especially as a young kid, it is, that is not a good, it's not a good taste. But as far as the cigar, it's a good cigar. Damn, it's a good cigar. Another thing about Paul Garmarian, none of the cigars are younger than 3 years. So you have a pretty much well-aged cigar that's easy to smoke. And when it's easy to smoke, you can really enjoy it. There's no fight in this. The retrohale is pretty much an easy retrohale. It's a newer cigar, so it won't be like some other Paul Garmarians that you run across that are like 10 years of age that you buy, literally 10 years of age. It's not the case here. It's still really, really good. Really good. Now, let's talk about the Delord. 25 years of age. Really well done, but I really like how sweet it's not. And I know a lot of distilled aged spirits add sugar to cover up some imperfections. And with this lower level of sugar in this, maybe it's all them, no added sugar. I don't know for sure. It makes for a good spirit. As far as flavors, raisin, walnut, earthiness, a little bit of wood. Only thing I would, if I can backtrack a little bit, I would like to have seen if the ABV was a little bit higher, maybe at least 43. This is a 40 ABV, and it may be because that's what they like to ship to the United States. United States, when it comes to brandies, it's hard to find something over 40%. All right, now let's talk about the pairing. Let's talk about why this made a perfect, absolute perfect pairing. This is not the best distilled aged spirit I've sat down and had a pairing with. This is not the best cigar I've sat down and had a pairing with. But when these two came together, it worked so well. And I will give most of the credit to the Delord. The Delord, because it's not very sweet, it allowed this cigar to really thrive. When you do your pairing, you have to make sure the balance is there. Most scotches would not do well with this cigar at all. Maybe one or two sherry cask finished single malt scotches would go well, but not many would. Not many would. I don't know. I had this a couple times before. I didn't have a scotch that went with it really well. Rum could go with it well, but the rum a lot of times are very sweet. A lower level sweet, a rum that's low on the sweetness level is still sweeter than most distilled aged spirits. A bourbon, most bourbons are so domineering, it just wouldn't work. Bourbons, you need a Nicaraguan cigar for sure, a powerful Nicaraguan cigar. But this one, it worked great. It worked great. And then when we put them together, and this is, the order makes a difference. The order made all the difference in the world. I took a small sip. Good puff. And the fireworks start. The explosions start. All kinds of flavors are happening right now. I can't identify. Right now, I can't identify what's happening right now. But if I give it time, let it go, and there it is again. There it is again. It tastes like I have a barbecue in my mouth with Kansas City barbecue sauce. molasses, apple butter, the smokiness that happens with barbecue sauce, and having a good, maybe barbecue chicken. That's it. That's it. That's what gives you 100. I have 100. That was, but that is currently, I'm still smoking it. That is it. This is, I would say crazy, but it's not crazy because this is what I'm trying to do. Again, it's been years since I was able to find like an absolute flawless, perfect pairing where you have brand new experiences, brand new flavors just come together. And it did. It absolutely did. And I am enjoying this so much. And again, guys, you gotta try some Paul Garmarian cigars. They are hard to find in most B&Ms. You're not gonna find them in most online shops. You're gonna have to go on to Paul Garmarian's actual website if you're not near any place that sells Paul Garmarian. And then armagnac is just so often forgotten or glanced over, and it is definitely worth the money when you're talking about, if you like cognacs, if you really like cognac and you want to have a really fine cognac and don't want to pay or don't have to pay exorbitant amount of cost, a 25-year-old cognac is going to cost you at least $300, $400, maybe even $500. But I paid $80 for this. I have won. I won. And thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, comment. I read all the comments. And if you liked it, you may as well share it. I'm Charles Walhingford, and the Delord Armagnac 25-year and the Paul Garmarian 30th anniversary is how I would spend my money.